All right, in today's video, we got some disturbing news about our childhood crush. Let's get to it, man.
When I first saw Stacey Dash, I was 11 years old and she was on Mo Money with Damon Wayans. Of course, you guys
Oh,
will
yeah.
see the other roles like Renaissance Man and Clueless, but I'm not gonna lie, Mo Money was the truth.
He's
For
right.
real.
And in the 90s hip hop world, Stacey
Bro, she's so beautiful, gang. Like, I hope this is not true about this OnlyFans shit, gang, because if it is, it's going to break my heart.
Dash was top notch. Everybody wanted her.
Yeah.
But fast forward. As time went on, Stacey Dash changed. She married and divorced for a different white man, and then she started doing this.
Do we want to have segregation or integration? And if we don't want segregation, then we need to get rid of channels like BET and the BET Awards and the Image Awards, where you're only awarded if you're black. Just like there shouldn't be a Black History Month. You know, we're Americans, period.
Hold on, baby. Hey, what's wrong with this lady? I ain't gonna lie. I think these motherfuckers be getting in Hollywood, be there for too much, and then they mind whatever they doing to these motherfuckers out there. They get the tweaking. She must be on coke, methazine, whatever the fuck. Cause does she not realize she's black? Like, I'm confused.
That's it.
Stacey Dash was literally Candace Owens before Candace Owens was Candace Owens.
He's right, you know.
Then Stacey Dash kind of went into a really, really dark place. She got fired from Fox, I believe, in like 2016. She kind of fell off the...
She doesn't even look the same no more. Like, she look weird. She look like she's like, I don't know. Like, am I tripping? Like, I know she got a little older, but bro, come on, fam. Like, you still can see the potential she got here. I don't know what the fuck she's been doing with drugs, bro, but this is not it, Stacey. Stacey, you need help, baby. You need some help, nigga.
Face of the earth, not really doing any projects. She would then emerge on TikTok, and we started seeing stuff like this.
So when the devil tries to get all up in my head and tell me lies, I turn, I look him dead in the eye, and I tell him, no weapon formed against me shall prosper.
Amen.
Literally, is this Stacey Dash preaching? Yeah,
nah, for real.
This is Stacey Dash preaching, but wait, she not done.
Then I tell him, behold, Jesus has given unto me power to trample on serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy, you, and nothing shall by any means harm me.
I'm confused. Like, is she being serious or is she trolling, gang? Because it look like she's trolling a little bit. I don't know. I can't take her serious, bro. But I ain't gonna lie. If she is trying to follow the Lord, kudos to her. Because everybody needs God in their life. And I'm not gonna judge her because everybody does have a dark place they go in sometimes at their lowest. So you never know what she's going through behind closed doors. But Stacey Dash, hey, you gotta get right, baby. You was like an icon, gang. What happened?
Now, this is interesting because Stacey Dash got back into church, but if you look at her profile, it says official Stacey Dash, Catholic clean mother actress. Now, she is a Catholic talking like this. This sounds more of a Protestant feel, like, you know, shouting at the devil, talking down to the devil can't hold me back. This is not how Catholics talk, but this is how Stacey Dash is kind of talking. She's like a blend in between the two. Now, you got to know that Stacey had a real big issue with alcohol and drug addiction for so many years. And so when she got out of that, she then got into church. But every now and again, we will see signs that,
Hey, so tough morning. Had a good cry. No particular reason. That's just what happens when you have PTSD. And
so she'll have these clips of her crying because she says she has post-traumatic disorder, PTSD, which is nothing to joke about. But I know some people are going to feel like, listen, if you're going to have these breakdowns, why don't you do them on your own time instead of putting it out to the world?
Well, I think the main reason is because maybe the people around her aren't helping her. That might be one of the main facts. Maybe she's trying to let people know that she needs help, and her inner circle is trying to keep her in this. I don't know. It's a real touchy subject because I understand when people get in Hollywood, they got people around them that want to keep making money off of them, right? So I feel bad for her because she really might be in a dark place, bro, and people are bashing her, and she might genuinely need some help, man. I think people should start looking at these signs and stop bashing people by the way that they were tripping or if they were off drugs, because people can change all the time. We got to always look at the positivity in people and hope for the best, and everybody needs to try their best to come together. Well, not just her, but anybody in general, and help them.
But no, Stacey Dash is definitely gonna do that in front of the world. And not only that,
these are not tears of sorrow, they're tears of love and gratefulness. Because I am truly, truly, truly so grateful for what God is doing in my life and the lives of my children.
so these are not tears of sorrow, just like God is doing all this great stuff. And I mean, that's great. I'm not the person to hate on what God is or is not doing in a person's life. Who am I to judge, right? But then there was this information, and the information that came out, I had to really check, and I really couldn't believe myself. And it says
What's the
this:
info?
Stacey Dash is now on OnlyFans.
Oh my gosh, not Stacey Dash for more money? Damn, I ain't gonna lie. This was every nigga sweetheart childhood crush game. For you to start an OnlyFans is crazy. You were just preaching about God, how God saved you, and now you got an OnlyFans game. This shit is sad.
You'd be clueless not to subscribe. Huh? Now, this is going viral all over Black social media because Stacey Dash is this Christian, but she's on OnlyFans.
Christian or Catholic?
Just because she's on OnlyFans, it doesn't mean that
I thought she was Catholic. Is she Christian or is she Catholic? Which one? I'm confused.
Stacey Dash is on there doing something that's nude. We're not saying that, but I didn't subscribe, and I'm definitely not about to go over there and pay.
Hell no.
But then Stacey Dash, while she is still beautiful, she is 58 years old.
Damn.
Got me to thinking.
But calling a woman 4 times in a span of 3 hours is crazy work.
Are you not a woman? Like, I'm confused. Like, ladies out there, I want y'all to help me. Why do women get mad when you call them a woman if that's what y'all are identified as, or a female? Like, I'm confused. What is the problem with that? I want all the women to help me out in the comments below, because us men, we're confused about that shit. Like, when did this even become a trend?
When she just gave you her phone number yesterday.
So you have a lady that's in her 40s. Stacey Dash is in her 50s, almost 60s. This lady is complaining about meeting a man that's called her like 4 different times in 3 hours. And obviously that is creepy, but it's definitely more creepy if you are, getting these calls from a man that you don't feel is on your level, or is he attractive and all of that. Also makes me think about something else. What if Stacey Dash would have been able to be, number one, sober, and to find a man who could deal with her and take care of her? Because we all know the real thing right now is that Stacey Dash probably doesn't have a whole lot of money. All right. She just doesn't. She's on TikTok doing some weird dances. People think that, she's delusional. Something is wrong with her.
All right, let's not judge just because she's on TikTok. She ain't got no money. Like, let's not forget she was a star once upon a time. And there's no way in hell she just don't got no bread. I mean, look at the background. Look at the thing where she's in. This got to be her crib. I would assume so. This is Stacey Dash we're talking about here. This ain't just no regular actor that we talking about, you know?
And so what's happened now is while Stacey Dash is still beautiful, she's 58. She's been married and divorced 4 times. And, you know, Stacey Dash is in a situation where a lot of women never think they will be, which is alone, by yourself, and now you become a religious zealot who is now on OnlyFans?
Okay, but my thing is, why all 4 of her husbands are white? Like, I have nothing against, I'm not racist, nigga, I'm biracial, okay? So what I want to know is, why hasn't she even tried to marry a black man? Like, does she think that she's better than them? Hold on, Stacey. Because all your supporters has came from the black community. So why don't you try getting with a black man who could help you and understand you?
That's what's happened in so many words. So number one, you didn't pick the right man, or you're not valuable to the right communities.
Yep.
So that you
There we
could
go.
scale up and be in the industry and provide a value. That didn't happen at all. But what ended up happening was that none of the men that do like you, and of course she gets a lot of simps, you know, trying to throw themselves at her in the comments. She doesn't want any of them.
Hell
And
no.
so now you're this Christian who loves the Lord, and you're on OnlyFans, which OnlyFans, if you want to be honest, it is known for a site that is associated with a lot of sexual activity. And so this is what OnlyFans is known for. I mean, I don't care what anybody says. That's what it is, okay? If you don't think that that's what it is, that's what it is.
No, that's most definitely what it is. And especially if it's a female from Hollywood who's on a down spiral and she just randomly posts to OnlyFans, 9 times out of 10 we know she's shaking ass on that motherfucker. But I do want to honestly understand, like, why every time a black woman gets in Hollywood, it's like they compromise themselves to get to the next level, get through this door, degrade themselves, and get with a Caucasian individual who don't really value them as much. Like, I'm pretty sure there are a lot of African-American men out there, or just any other race, don't just have to be black people, who are in the industry who would value her and who would help her. Because obviously she needs some fucking help, and nobody's helping her.
So it really looks bad. And people are going to have this to say about her.
Sisters with Proverbs 31 tatted on their chest, come to the front. Sisters that's fornicating, come to the front. Sisters that's aborting their babies, bring your ass to the front of the classroom, because I'm talking to you. Listen. Sisters that's half dressed on the internet, in public, come on, I'm talking to you too. You cannot serve your flesh and your spirit at the same time.
Right.
You cannot serve God and mammon. You have got to pick a side. And it's time. Pick a side, sis. Stop being a hypocrite. That's why people don't go to church now. You have got to start reading and applying the scriptures to your life on a daily basis.
Hey, for those of you who don't know what mammon is the demon of money, the riches. And I do want to say something about this. I know it's going to be people in my comments talking about, oh, you're just judging. Listen, if you are really a Christian person like you say you are, and you honorable, and you accept that Jesus Christ died on the cross for your sins, one thing I am going to say is this, right? If you are showing most of your body through the prerogative clothing that you're wearing, you are not being of God. If you are aborting your baby, I feel like that goes both ways, because I feel like God can understand, in a sense of, like, everybody has their own situation, right? And I feel like you shouldn't bring a child in the world if you're not mentally and financially ready to take care of that being, because babies do not deserve to be in an environment to where they're not loved, not cherished, and not cared about, you know? So that aborting, it goes both ways, I feel. You guys let me know in the comments what y'all think. We can have a debate about it.
Examine yourself.
Basically, you're a hypocrite to your own message. I'm sorry. I don't even care if you're not doing anything on OnlyFans. The fact that you are there when you know people are on the website,
Yeah.
it is not a Christian thing to do. Like, imagine TD Jakes, a pastor who loves the Lord. And obviously he wants to make money. He wants to sell his podcast. like his clips. Would TD Jakes ever go to OnlyFans?
Nah, hell no.
You have people in brands that talk about the fact that because they're on OnlyFans, not even showing nudity, just being on OnlyFans, people want to get away from them. And the only reason why they're on OnlyFans is because that's their lifeline. And then that brings me to this.
Oftentimes, big-time church girls try to use the Bible as a weapon against the men that they date.
Yep, they do. And a lot of women out here try to manipulate the Bible into their favor when that's not what the Bible says. The Bible literally says women are supposed to serve men at any needs that they need. Women are supposed to be the nurturer, the taken care of. And nowadays, women, they just want to be macho and they want to be the alpha males. And this is why a lot of women in my generation will be single, because of the way how they present themselves and the way how they act. And no high value man is going to want to deal with you. I don't care what you think. I don't care how pretty you are. I don't care what you accomplished in your life. Because at the end of the day, if a guy has self-respect for himself and he's a real leader, you can't have no woman like that in your empire, because she's just going to have it all come crumbling down.
To hold you biblically accountable for everything that it says a man should be, but yet not hold themselves biblically, morally, or ethically accountable to anything that it says a woman should be.
Yep.
He's right, you know.
That's the legendary Kevin Samuels talking about women in church.
Rest in
and
peace.
Obviously, they want to hold men accountable to the scriptures, but then have a problem with holding themselves accountable to the scriptures. I don't care how much you love the Lord, how much you love God. God could never tell you, set up your stuff on OnlyFans so that you can make $15 a month doing what we don't know that you're doing. I mean, stop the show. I'm pretty sure one of you guys will go and find out for me.
Yeah.
Got him.
But see, the thing is, she could have at least upped it. $15 a month, baby. You just desperate as hell. $15 a month. Do you not know you're Stacey Dash, gang? You could easily run up a bigger bag than that. Now, I'm not condoning. Do not, all you women out there, do not go start an OnlyFans. It's not morally correct. But if she's doing this, does she not realize she can make a way bigger bag than $15 fucking dollars? Yeah, somebody reach out and help her, bro.
But I mean, it's another loss and it's down bad. And again, what you keep seeing is these ladies can't get a man to take care of them. They can't find somebody that will take them seriously. So what happens is God becomes like the person that they're dating, and everything that is wrong with their life, God vindicates them. Like God never corrects them. God never challenges them. God never convicts them. No,
Which
what
is a
God
lie.
does, God is only there to make them feel very good about whatever the hell they feel like being good about. And again, this is why a lot of ladies like Stacey Dash, when they say that they are Christian in God and, you know, they talk about God, they talk about religion, they talk about how everything has changed for them. A lot of men don't take it seriously. It's because you're not really even following the rules and you're acting like a hypocrite. But at the same time, the same men that you deal with, you're questioning them because they don't want to come to church. They may not have the same beliefs as you. And to be 58 years old and to see Stacey Dash having, number one, mental breakdowns that no man that has optionality wants to deal with. And so because of your own decisions, you don't have a whole lot of money. You don't have money coming in. So now with the fledgling fan base you have left, you're charging $15 a month to do God knows what on OnlyFans. It's really sad. It's like seeing your high school quarterback or your favorite NFL running back retired on crack on the streets when you remember them when they were like at their strongest or at their best.
Bro, at 58 years old, though, like, out of everybody, I don't think any of us could imagine Stacey Dash doing this, bro. Running through 4 husbands at 58 years old is fucking flamboyant. I heard the fuck you said, and crazy. Because it's just like, out of all women, Stacey Dash, like, a lot of men would think Stacey Dash could get any woman that female that she wants. But it's sad to say that it's a lot of things that there's a lot of beautiful women out here have to work on that they don't realize until it's too late. And Stacey Dash is a primary example.
Like seeing like a football player you love have like brain damage or can't talk anymore. I mean, we all know stories of people like that. Or
Like
just
Muhammad
somebody who
Ali.
made a bad decision and they fell off and it was all their fault. It's different if a person have an accident or whatever, but you made the decision and then now you destroyed your own life. Like, it is a tough thing to see somebody go through that, especially when you like were their fan. They were your childhood hero. They inspired you. It's
Beautiful.
crazy,
She was
I know,
beautiful.
but
She still
that's
is.
literally what's happened. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. This is a crazy situation, a sad situation. I hope people reach out and actually help her, because obviously her inner circle does not give a fuck. And if they do, then she's not doing something right. And if she is still on drugs, baby, you gotta get off that coat, you feel me? But anyways, thank you for watching this video. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.